Well, everybody, welcome back in, and you're in for a shock on this episode. We had an argument with the Bournemouth hierarchy in pre-season, and yeah, it didn't go well. If we look at this now, that's right, there were some fisticuffs in the boardroom. The board wouldn't give us the extra £15 million for a world-class left-back. We've argued, it went back and forth. I've demanded we sign him or else I'll resign. And they pretty much said, if that's how you feel, resign. So, Bob's your uncle, we did. And we're at a brand new club. And that new club being Crystal Palace. Now, it is the 11th of January. We only took over, if we look now, at the start of December. It was Chelsea was our first game away from home. We lost. We managed to beat Brighton, beat Leeds, draw against Burnley. Somehow they were much the better team. We beat Forest away, and then we've drawn against Fulham, and we've got a replay against Southampton in the FA Cup third round. So yes, it was a madness for me in the pre-season, but I'm sticking to my guns, and they wouldn't give us what we wanted, and all this good stuff I've done for Bournemouth, it wasn't enough, and they were just happy to let us go after an argument, and I wasn't going to stay on bad terms. So we've parted ways, and with that being said, Bournemouth slipped down the league table a little bit, now into 23rd. We're in 12th on 25 points, but we've had so much work to do in the transfer window. We've got a fair few new signings in. We've sold some big name players, but we say big names, some of them are really old. For some reason, they're still at this football club. But the transfers this team had done, well, it's been absolutely tragic over the last few years, but hopefully we've sorted that out now. Before we head over to the deals that have been completed, we're in for one more player. He's a winger / striker, Onur Badur from Borussia Dortmund's second team. He's not really featured for the main team at all. He's available on loan. He's playing really good in the third league of Germany with 13 goals. So we really could do with a bit of that calibre in our team. The reports overall, they're saying he's good, he's pacey, and he's got a little bit about him as well. So hopefully we can bring this in, get this deal across the line and get some more quality in the ward areas. But the deals that have been done have been monumental. We'll start off with the outs first, and where we took over the start of January. So we sold Chris Richards, £34 million to Al Jazeera. 31 years of age. Bayern Munich coming with an offer. He rejected Bayern Munich. He said he wanted to go and play in Saudi Arabia, and he's done that, and he's got a load of money. He's on £85,000 a week. So Chris Richards leaving. But he was a really good player for us, but I thought for that sort of money, we couldn't really say no at all. So we parted ways. We sold Mohammed Al-Ahmed to Al-Faisali, also in Saudi Arabia and the UAE there, Al Jazeera. We sold Charlie Messias to West Ham for £7 million, the youngster, 20 years of age. Not really too well thought of at our football club. Bit part player really, he's come for the reserve team, not really done too much for us, so we cashed in £7 million for him. Maxence Lacroix, is it? Arsenal come in, £30 million offer. He was rated as probably our best player at the football club, but we got offered £30 million for him. He's very, very good. He's 31 years of age. He had 1 year left on his contract. Well, sorry, about 6 months left on his deal. We've cashed in. He's gone to Arsenal, and I thought it's best to get something rather than nothing. Just like Gay, I think in real life for Palace, he's going to go to Liverpool, I would have thought, but they're going to cash in, get £40 million before he potentially leaves on a free transfer. So Lacroix leaving. We've loaned out Leslie. We've sold Silvano Voss for 5.5, not very good. And for some reason, Eberiche is still here. We sold it for 2.4, potentially rising to £3.1 million. He's done. 2.5 star ability, 33 years of age. His good years are far, far, far beyond him. He was on about £100,000 a week. We've managed to shift him off our books, which is good. But on the ins, a lot of deals done by Crystal Palace there, as you can see, start of last season. And it's nothing really makes the great read on there. No one fantastic, and they've lost a lot of good players and never really replaced them. This is why I didn't really want to take this job, but the offers we were getting at the start were teams at the sort of the bottom end of La Liga and stuff, or Championship, and I don't want to stoop down a level to someone like that. I want to stay in the top flight, so we've managed to get a good job here in Crystal Palace. But the first player we bought in, one that you guys will know from the Bournemouth team, Trent Cone Doherty, coming in, bags and bags of pace, acceleration, clinical if called upon. He's coming to us now. Played one game, got himself a 6.7 rating. He's still learning the ropes there, but we know exactly what he can do and what he offers. Happy to bring him in. Can play both left and right side, even as a striker if called upon. So really happy to get back in Doherty. Next player was Carsten Robel, coming in on loan from RB Leipzig. Bags and bags of pace, acceleration. He's agile, a little bit of flair. He's got something about him. Only 19 years of age. Already got 14 caps as well for Germany. So keep an eye on Carsten Robel. Very, very well thought of as well by our scouts. He's only classed as Sky Bet Championship player with his current ability. But I think, you know, next month or so, we're really going to get him some good game time. Get him some minutes in the, under his belt and start to improve his game. So Robel coming in, but he's offers a little bit of cover in the wide areas. Now, this was a bit of a difficult one for us. So we've literally got no strikers. We had Eddie Nketiah here and some of the crap player I'll show you shortly. I'm not too sure what they were thinking. So we had no choice, and there wasn't really many players that wanted to join us. We brought in Jaden Dans for 36.5, rising to 41.5. 18 caps for England under 21s with 10 goals. Pacey, good composure, knows where the goal is. Yet to wait, has he got goals for? Was it for? No, he hasn't got a goal for us yet. He did get a few though for Nottingham Forest, I believe. There, it says he's got 3 goals and an assist there in 16. But keep an eye on him. He's got a lot of pros on there. Really, really highly rated. He's going to be our main man up front for us this year, and probably next year as well. So Jaden Dan's now leading the line for us. So what's happened here? Where's our bloody transfers gone now? Here we go. Up next now, we've got 3 centre defenders, with Gay leaving at the start of the season, with Chris Richards leaving as well, with Lacroix leaving. We needed some more cover. The first one in is pretty much back up to the backups in Kavanagh Mazzone, coming in from Northern Ireland, under 21, capped, cost us £500,000. He's not great. He can do a job if we're absolutely desperate, but he's still young, still learning his trade, 6'2". Can play at centre, deep line, sorry, not deep line playmaker, defensive midfielder if we need him to, but his main role is going to be as a cover, a last resort centre back for us. But he does offer us that little bit of a breathing space. We do get any injuries, but here is our new 2 centre backs. They are straight into the team, and it is Nathan Zeze, who knows, cost us £61 million from Wolfsburg, 26 years of age. Did have a fair few caps for the French under-21s, but never really jumped into the first team from there. Didn't really want to pay that sort of money for him, but with us being on a short time frame and, you know, we needed centre-backs, he's a good player, 6'3". He's very, very physical, good jumping, good heading, might be able to get us a few goals from set piece as well. He's only got a 3-star current ability. He's not really going to improve much more as he's close to his full potential, but what really caught the eye was some of the pros on there. Not only is he good in the air, he's a consistent performer, enjoys big matches, which, you know, that you've got to love that in a player. He's going to come in and hopefully do a solid job for us. He's played one game, didn't particularly perform too well, but another one may take a little bit of time to gel in. And the last player is one that I'm very, very excited about. Raul Asensio, formerly of Real Madrid. Man United swooped on him on a free transfer. Good bit of business back in the day for Manchester United, where he played well, never really got to the kind of standards they need him to, but he's very, very good. Class as a good Premier League player, highly thought of. I'm happy to get him for 35.5 million. We're only paying him £57,000 a week, which is nice for us as well. But on the reports now, another player is consistent in his performances, relishes big matches. We could have potentially a really, really solid centre-back partnership. In the under-21s here at Palace, they're known for having some good young players coming through. There's a few decent prospects there to potentially keep an eye on over the next season or two. And the under-18s, there's some really highly rated players. Joss Clare, Liam Cairns, keep an eye on them too especially. Both only 16 years of age, and they've got the whole world in front of them. So hopefully we can kind of nurture these players and get them into the first team. But not only that, had a youth intake. Well, we haven't. We've got a preview, and we've got promising centre backs. We've got promising wingers and a promising striker as well. So keep your eyes peeled there. Come when is it now? March. We'll have a look, and hopefully we get some super starlets coming through there. But yeah, that's the players. Finance at the club are still in a good place. £46 million in profit. And they're projected now to be still in profit at the end of the 2032-33 season. So we have cleared off a lot of dead wood and got some money back into the football club. But on the competitions, they are dumped out the Carabao Cup to West Ham. That wasn't us. We didn't go out to West Ham. It was the previous manager. We've got that replay against Southampton shortly. And then if we get through, we take on Swansea. But I would enjoy a bit of a cup run, which would be nice. And in the Premier League, we're sitting in 12th. But today's games, we had to come back for this. We're going to our old team. We're heading to the Eddie Howe Stadium, and we're going to be to Eddie Howe Arena even. We're taking on Bournemouth. It's going to be a difficult task. Can we go there and get a little bit of sweet revenge, which would be nice, and then we'll have the replay against Southampton at home in the FA Cup, where hopefully we can progress through to the fourth round even. So our full strength team is pretty much out now. What you can see on the screen: Locker in goal, Mitchell at left back, Jovicic at right back, Zeze and Asensio at centre half, Garner and Doucouré in centre midfield. We've got Liam Green on the left, who's not particularly great. Martinez in the cam role, another one, is not particularly great, but he does pick up a few goals and assists for us, so just keep him in there. We've got Jugulate on the right, another player which is I'm going to say average at best. You can see why we need the wingers to come into the club now, but unfortunately we can't play Docatinis because he is Bournemouth's player. And we've got Jaden Alexander-Dan's up top leading the line. So we've got a few decent players down here. Like you said, we still got Roble on the bench. We've got Mikey Moore. We've got Nketiah. This was that other striker. This guy, 6'5", and he's 29 years of age. They picked him up for £5 million. He's on 60 grand a week. Doesn't do absolutely anything. Dion Drenner, Bello, and he's been terrible. No goals, no assists, no nothing. And even at other clubs, he never really done much. And yet, Crystal Palace still bought him in. So yeah, now with Dan's coming, we've got Nketiah on the bench. We have got some good cover now available, and we've got we've got good rotatable options. So we're going to take it as it comes. We can't really do much more in the transfer market. It is what it is. This is what we've got to work with until the end of the season, when maybe, just maybe, we can have a clear rate. But Bournemouth are setting up in a 4-3-3. Slight change to when I was there in the 4-2-3-1. They've got a great team. Krupi, Zeb and Stasi. They're still playing that Gallagher now. Santana, Bamba. They've got the centre-back in Lars Rabeck, who I actually bought into the football club. Really, really good for 20 years of age from Copenhagen. And I bought in this goalkeeper for him as well, in Jakob. I can't even pronounce that last name. Solid goalkeeper. He's really good, and he cost us like 30 million. So we got a few deals across the line before we ultimately met our demise at Bournemouth. But yeah, that's our team. That's how Bournemouth are setting up. Can we get one over our previous club? It would be absolutely fantastic. I don't really expect much today. We could get an absolute tonking by these, which is probably what's going to happen. But you know, the board want us to get sort of mid-table. If we can just do that this year, and then we'll try and build something again next year. But it's yeah, these players are a lot better than what we've got to offer. But you never know on any given game. Go on. Oh, have we missed that? That was a goal. That was a golden chance. Garner, nothing stupid, please. Now Asensio. Hopefully Asensio. Go on. So good idea over the top. We just couldn't get there in the end. They're looking to play it from the back. Can we force a mistake? Nastasi, get this shit bag before he punishes us. Get him, get Zebon, don't let him shoot. Oh, praise the Lord. It feels weird now just cheering against Bournemouth and trying to, hoping Zebon and Nastasi and Krupi don't score. Normally I'm all behind them, but why is our sub-goalkeeper nervous? Body language, he's not even playing. What's he doing? Nervous, he sat on the bloody bench. Go on, son, Martinez. Garner, find the ball, go on. Jane Davis, and he gets a goal. Is he onside? I'm sure he is. There's no flag, there's no VAR. Really, really well worked goal there. Garner, who's classed as one of our best players, threads the ball for the other needle. Dan's in, and that's his first goal for the club since signing from Nottingham Forest. Absolutely superb stuff. And we've been much the better team. Stats-wise, yeah, they've got a lot more possession. And we've got an injury now to Martinez, which isn't ideal. We have got cover in that cam roll. What's the referee doing again with all these fucking yellow cards? keep working hard. You're doing well. We're going to have to take him out. A groin injury. We have got the option of Dipper to bring on the youngster. Not great, but he's only a young lad. Give him a little bit of game time now. Get him an opportunity. Vicentio is having a fucking shocker again. I think we're going to get on. We can put Jack Brown in there, the youngster. How tall is Jack Brown? 5'10". Not really a good option. These aren't great in the air either. I think we're going to go for that. Try Jack Brown, our defensive midfielder at centre half. See what he can do. We have still got Zeze, who's great in the air. So hopefully, oh god, I thought our player was already booked and getting the yellow card. Then send off Nastasi. Send him off. Go on. Oh, what is that's a really poor bit of play that is there. But chance now for Bournemouth to build from the back. Ossa, Santana. I'm surprised Santana's getting a lot more game here at Bournemouth, but it's we're not in charge now, so they can do whatever they want. But here goes Zeba. Don't let it go onto his right foot. Oh, Zeze own goal. Zeze own goal. I thought it was going to be new Jake Brown, whatever his name is there. What's his name? I don't know. Is it Jake Brown? I don't know. Maybe. I thought it was an own goal from as soon as he comes on. It's Jack Brown. Jack Brown. Garner. Giving the ball away again. We're in trouble now. Marmouche. Back across. And okay, you have to come off now. You're having an absolute stinker on that right hand side. We are going to get on. Who's it going to suggest to bring on the right side? I think we're going to get Nketiah down that right hand side. Got a little bit of pace there. I know he's 31. But I still think he's got a little bit to offer for us in the ward areas. Green, sort your shit out. Doucouré, we've got no options, have we? So what we are going to do, Brown in for Doucouré. Doucouré out for Pentara as well. Make them changes. Get our usual centre-back on. Quite disappointed. Zeze 6.2. Raul Asensio was doing crap. But we know they're a brand new partnership, so I don't want to really put too much pressure on them too soon. You know what I mean? It's going to end up backfiring us. They're going to need game time. They're going to need minutes. Go on, Nketiah! Nketiah from that right-hand side could have been the hero. Probably should have been the hero. Probably going to come away with nothing from this game the way we're going. Go on. Oh, another save from the goalie. Nice stuff. Garner's having a good game. You're not having a good game. We have got Max Aarons to bring on up right back as well. So we're going to throw him on now. Get some fresh legs in there for Jovicic. Come on, boys. Don't concede a late now. Just get this. Let's just get the draw. Really happy with the draw. Really happy. That was a terrible pass. What was we thinking? Get there. Garner's been all over the place today. Zeze. Mitchell. Back into Zeze. Brown. Garner. Players in Dipper. Youngster with a shit ball to absolutely nobody. Can we win it back? Oh, no. And we fucking hell. That all come from Dipper in the middle of the park. Really poor pass. And now we're going to lose the game, unfortunately. But I didn't expect to really get anything out of this fucking game, to be honest with you. But we had opportunities. I'd say we've probably been the better team. There's 8 minutes added on. Can we muster up one more opportunity? It doesn't look like it. Oh, there is. There's one more chance. Can we snare a draw later on? Don't pass to Dipper. Nketiah. Oh, lose the ball. We get it back from Pente. Aarons, Nketiah. Put it across, son. No. Garner. Mitchell. Down the left. Beats his man. Puts a cross in. It's cleared this time. Aarons is there. Aarons, go on, son. Oh, go on. Mitchell, strike it, son. No. Garner. Back in. Oh, my God. Blocked at the end. There may be one more opportunity. 20 seconds to go. Can we get the ball into the box? Get it in, Aarons. Puts one in. Cleared. We do have a late corner. Let's throw everybody up front now. Attack. Goalie is not up there for some reason. Don't know why. We have gone very attacking. It's cleared. Back it. And we lose away at Bournemouth 2-1. We was the better team as well. Better XG, more shots, but poor play from Dipper, the youngster, to give the ball away, which cost us then dearly. That second goal, we would have come away with at least a draw. But that's the joys. You've got these young players and they are going to make mistakes like that. But luckily Martinez is only out for a couple of days. So we'll be back for the Southampton game. And we've got our first loss in 5 games. That's not great. A little bit disappointing, but it is what it is. Didn't really expect to go to Bournemouth and get anything. And I need to be careful here, so we're not really too far away from that bloody relegation zone. We need our centre-halves to start booking their ideas up a little bit more. Zeze, Asensio, sort yourselves out. And not just you, there's a few people in this team, but this is our squad now to the end of the season. We might have one more addition coming in on the wide areas, but other than that, we haven't really got much we can change in the squad. But you know, it is what it is. Food for thought tonight. I'll see you in 4 days for the Southampton game in the FA Cup. So we are back to take on Southampton in the FA Cup third round replay. We almost had Martinez back. It was only a short-term injury, and then he decided to get a virus, so he was out for 2 weeks. So in comes Dipre in that cam role. Hopefully we can right the wrongs of what he done last game from the youngster, which then brings Douglas on to the bench. Now, I'm going to stick with what I've got out there. Trent, what's his name? Yeah, Trent, Toure, Cone, Doherty. He's back on the right-hand side for Juggerlight, who's pretty shit and not really doing too much for us. So, Doherty, have a little bit of magic down that right-hand side. But if you look at the squad here, our attacking front four, it's well different to when we was at Bournemouth. It's criminal. The back line, everything down to there, looks okay. It's just here we're starting to have a few problems. But there's a lot of young players in there. It's one of them things. There's not much I can do. We work with what we've got. We've bought in what we can. And we'll just keep going from there. Hopefully we can defend a little bit better. But we're going to need to see more out of Asensio and Zeze. Every game they get 6.2s and 6.5s. But it's I know they're new to the club, and it's going to take time. But don't make it take too much time. For the love of God, we need to start putting in good defensive performances and getting results. And there you go, straight away. 1 minute in, Doucouré, yellow card. Of course you fucking would. You fucking idiot. Of course you would. Ridiculous Doucouré doing that. Go on, Dans, go on. Oh shit, we do get a corner, but I would like to see a little bit more if we can get it. Zeze, whip it back in. Garner strikes it just over the bar there. I don't know what it is with Doucouré. He just gets like yellow card. Like, oh god, Rooney Badry with a free kick after 10 minutes. That is fucking shit, isn't it? That is fucking shit. Absolutely shit. So 1-0 down, first real shot they've had on target, and of course it goes into the back of the fucking net. Doucouré, sort your shit out. There's not really much we can do to defend that, though, is there? So it's you know, we can't even get hold of the ball at the moment. Getting outplayed by shitty Southampton. Then again, these just beat somebody 6-1 in the league. I don't know who it was, but they smashed somebody. But come on, guys, get your foot on the ball a little bit. Asensio, 5 Dipre again. If this goes in now because of you. Dipre, I swear to God, I'm going to fucking shout at him. Pass the fucking ball. I'm going to shout at him. I don't care if he's young. Sort your shit out. We're not creating absolutely anything, Carl. We're not doing anything. We're not creating nothing. We're not defending very well. Getting at half time. We haven't either. Right? Fucking roasting. Dans finds Green. Goes forward. Strikes it from fucking range again. It's fucking shit, that is. Oh, God. Take me back to Bournemouth, will ya? Take me back to fucking Bournemouth. Almost at half time. They'll probably score a second to really put the game to bed. No, half time. And I am going to say to the team now, fresh arms, what was that? Because that was absolutely fucking terrible. Doucouré out. Dipre out. We're going to get on Gareth Douglas. Oh, apparently he's even fucking worse. Nketiah can do a job in there. I think what we'll do is drop Dan's just behind there. That's going to work out a little bit better for us. Maybe that's something we can use going forward, putting Nketiah back in the team and Dan's just behind in that cam role. But really, really disappointed. We got a draw away from home and then getting shafted at home now, which is a little bit shite. Doherty out. Going to get on Juggerlight on the right-hand side. Garner is not. I suppose we... Go on, Nketiah. Use your pace. Go on, Nketiah's in. Eddie Nketiah has got us back level, 70 minutes played, and we are back at 1-1. He's put the pressure on. He's won the ball back. He's glided past their defender, whoever this is here, Cuenca. Nice finish past the goalkeeper. Beautiful. 1-1. Met the changes. We're not taking... If we could take off Garner. Garner could come out for Brown. And then Garner could come out. We've got no options again. We've got no options. Garner, you have to stay on, mate. You'll have to stay on. Dan's not playing well. I am going to get on Max Aarons at right back again because the right back is looking very, very angry about something. And I don't want him to get a red card, him whacking someone on the side of the head. But the Saints coming forward. Brereton Diaz balls it across. It's blocked. I thought we'll give away a bastard penalty again. That would be really disappointing if that happened. They have a corner. Let's defend this. We've got two big strapping defenders in there. Zeze gets it away. Brereton Diaz, they're back in. And Charlie Patino scores. That is the shittest defending I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not too sure what happened here. Is it Tariq Mitchell just standing off? I don't know what's just happened, but we're going to be going out the cup now. Who's marking him? Juggerlight's gone to close him down. Zeze's faced the wrong way. Asensio's not closing down. Brown's nowhere in sight. Where's our right? Right back is all the way back there at left back. What is Aaron? Aaron's is wandering around there. Just wandering around. Fucking criminal ball, Max Aarons. Criminal. 2-1 down. We have to try and find a way back now if we can. And we do. Straight away. We get the goal. Juggerlight, where his name is Jurgerlight, gets a shot on goal. And it takes a deflection off somebody. But you've got to be in it too when he strikes it. And Stamanic hits off him. And it goes to the back of net. I am going to now try and push these back. Stay on attacking and try and get the winning goal if we can. But there's just a little over 5 minutes to go. More than likely, we're probably going to concede again because we can't defend for shit. But here comes the Saints. We're putting the pressure on. Patino. They're knocking it around nice. We can't seem to get a foot in. Don't concede again now. Let's defend this. Pull put in. Just over the bar there from Wellington. Is there going to be a late chance for us to maybe try and win the game? So many tight legs there. Asensio on the ball. Aarons finds Juggerlight. Brown back to Jurgerlight. Down the right, puts one in. Garner, and it's straight down Ramsdale's throat. And we could have potentially won the game there. Put the pressure on now. Box him in, box him in, box him in. We win it back. Dan's down the right. Juggerlight puts it across. Nketiah gets us a goal. That is absolutely fantastic. Drop that line back a little bit now if we can. We're going to play for set pieces. Try and slow the pace down and waste some time. And that is a fantastic goal. We've come back. This is what I like about this team. They're showing desire, commitment. They never give up the cause. They never give up the fight. You know, this dog's never down. They've got hearts of lions. It's a great ball. And Jurgerlight's coming on. Great second half for him. He's definitely earned a spot, I think, in the first team for the next game, in my opinion, because he's been absolutely stupendous. And I think he's bagged his... Did he get himself 2 assists? I'm not too sure. Right, have we got any subs left to make? We have. We're going to get an Anderson at left back for Mitchell. And that's all of our substitutes made. There may be one more chance here, but here goes Jurgerlight. Back to Brown, back to Garnas. Takes a step. Can he fire one? He does. Wins the corner. Just run this clock down now if you can. Run this clock down. Very defensive. Let's just shut it. In fact, no, cautious. Let's shut the game down just over the bar. That should be enough now to see us over the line. We're already over the allotted time again by 40 seconds, but the referee, no, I guess he plays and he doesn't. And we come away with a 3-2 victory at home. Much the better team. They scored 2 goals off 3 shots on target. That's something we really need to address. Well done, boys. Well done. You've got to praise the comeback. Fantastic performance. And we get through to the 4th round where we're going to be taking on Swansea. Another 107k in the bank. Nketiah back in the goals. Maybe we're getting Nketiah back up front with Jaden. Dan's just behind. And then Jurgerlight back on the right-hand side. Doucouré, I don't care. You're banned because you get yellow carded every game after the first second. But bold fight back there. Where we're going to come back, I think we're going to plod on towards the end of the season. There's no point in coming back now because the way this season's going, we're not going to make any sort of European football. I don't think we're really going to get relegated. Well, I don't know. We're only 5 points clear, so we've got to be mindful of that. But we'll plod on, and I think we'll come back towards April, May time, and we'll have a look at where we are, and I'll bring you back accordingly. But yes, hopefully we get a bit of a cup run at the same time. And maybe just not steamroll the league, but just get as many points as possible and finish absolutely as high as we can in a much bigger challenge now here at Crystal Palace. We're still alive in the FA Cup. The league, it's going to be a long goal season for us. I think if we just keep our heads above water, we finished 10th, 11th, 12th. I'll be happy with that. We move on into next summer's transfer window, and we can once again try and build this squad and take them in the right direction, just like we tried to do with Bournemouth before we ultimately parted ways. But yeah, anyway, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you next time.